What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lycan here, back with a marathon video. So this video marathon is gonna be my first impressions, my overall thoughts on the game and the future of the game. I've been playing it for the first day of the beta. You're probably gonna also get another length video after the beta ends, but these are just my initial thoughts about everything going on with Marathon. Let's start off with the gameplay. When you first boot up Marathon, I never got access to the alpha. I didn't get invited to be able to play the alpha, so this is literally my first time experiencing Marathon. And I said I'm gonna start with the gameplay, but like I'm gonna walk you into it. When you first boot up the game, Bungie, the UI is confusing. It's convoluted. It's doing too much. The average player does not want to have to fiddle with what feels like 50 million menus and UI things just to sit up there and get the game going. Most people just want to jump in a match, test it out, play with your settings. Like it's a lot. It's a lot of menus and the UI feels like it has a lot on it, and it's like you could take away some of the things on there to make it feel less cramped and cluttered. That's the best way I can describe it. Like the UI feels cramped and it's like, ugh, damn, I wish this wasn't so many things on the menu. And that's really all I have about that's my main complaint about the UI is that it feels cramped and cluttered for the most part. The art style, it looks amazing. The game looks beautiful, but Bungie also made Halo. Bungie also made Destiny. Bungie can make good looking games, so I wasn't really worried about the art style like some people. Like you got to think about it like beforehand that was early access alpha footage. I expected the game to be cleaned up, more polished, more presentable. Like I didn't expect that to be the final product. So I wasn't really worried about the art style and the direction of the art or anything like that. Now I know obviously Bungie got accused allegedly of, or I don't even know, I think it was confirmed, but they got stealing art and stealing other people's work, but that's a whole totally different discussion. Like the game looks beautiful. But to move on to gameplay or gameplay slash gunplay, the game feels smooth. Like I said, for those that don't know, I played just like a somewhat of a background. I played Destiny for 10 years. I did get access to that alpha. I got in early. I fell in love with the game. So I'm a Destiny player. I came over from even though I quit Destiny, I'm a Destiny player. And once again, Bungie, same with Destiny. The gameplay in Marathon is fun. Like I enjoy the heroes. I played in group play and solo play. For the most part, the heroes feel balanced. It doesn't feel like any one is too dominant. I can see in the future people like, especially once rank comes out, people complaining about the camo because being able just to go invisible and disappear at the drop of a hat. It also, I can understand people kind of sort of complaining about the fact that it feels like you need a medic. But outside of those, like that's just small balance things. Like the overall gameplay and the game itself is fun. The gunplay, I will argue anybody for as long as I live. Bungie right now, as of 2/27/2026, has the best feeling like first person shooter feeling on the mark. It's better than COD, it's better than Battlefield. Pick a first person shooter. Right now, Destiny, like the Bungie, I wish they would make an arena shooter. I truly did. Cause they could make something to compete with COD. Now, they won't, or we don't know, because Sony might, if Marathon go up, Sony might make them. But like we don't know, but it's like, bruh, you could make an amazing arena shooter. It feels good. It feels snappy. You know how much I missed? Like, I love Destiny. I love PvP. But then once again, like to keep bringing that up, but Like they didn't balance it properly. I hope they do that better for Marathon because right now like I said, the balance for the most part it feels fine. The gameplay is fun. It will keep you engaged when you actually meet people. You will be engaged, and it's snappy, it's reactive, it's good gameplay, and that's something you can't say with a lot of games, and especially a lot of shooters because I play shooters a lot, and a lot of them do not have that feel of snappy, responsive. Oh, I see my enemy on my right side. I snap and react. Like, oh, somebody on my left. I snap and react. A lot of shooters do not have that. One thing I forgot to bring up was the shield and health situation in the game because this is falls under the gameplay category of it does feel like you always are fighting for shields, you're always fighting for health. The moment you run into an NPC, you kill them, and then it's like you're scrambling trying to get shields and health and using it sparingly, like whereas I played Arc Raiders and it felt like in Arc Raiders, you always had shields, you always had health. That wasn't going to be the issue. The issue was you need to be able to win the fight. You need to, like, it was an information battle, and it felt like in Arc Raiders almost. Whereas in Marathon, I've gotten a drop on many a people, and I kill them in 2 bullets because they have no health. And I know exactly why they have no health because it's like, I have no health. I'm just a more aggressive player that's willing to rush you down and be like, damn it, who aim better? Is my aim better than your aim? Is my positioning better than your positioning? And if so, cool. You win, you win. You lose, you lose. Like, and I'm just okay with that. But it truly does feel like they need to increase the drops of health and shield packs. Okay, so we talked about the gameplay, we talked about the UI, so now we're going to talk about audio issues. Bungie. You cannot have an extraction shooter beta launch with audio issues. At the time of recording, once again, it's 2/27/2026. Me and my group were unable to get the audio to work. It would work sometimes and sometimes it wasn't. I played on PC and I played on console, and for whatever reason, it just wouldn't work. Like I did the good old fashioned cut it off, cut it back on. I changed my settings multiple times. I tried console, I tried PC. I just couldn't get the audio to work. It's why in some of my gameplay that I'm gonna be posting, I don't have audio for the gameplay, so I got to get more because it's like it was just the audio wasn't there, and then the party chat wasn't working, so we're kind of moving around together, pretty much all on top of each other because it's like we can only be but so far because my friends are playing on console, I'm playing on PC, trying to get like see how PC feels, and we can't communicate or we're all on console, I'm on PlayStation with everybody, and we got to make a party chat because we can't communicate in the in-game chat. So it's like, dog, what is going on? Now, once again, you can just make an in-game chat if you have a three-man group already. Three of your friends are gonna boot it up together. But if you're not doing that and you're saying a two-man group and then you're gonna get a solo, you're gonna want to communicate with that solo and not just assume they're gonna follow you around. And you're at the time of recording for the beta, you couldn't. And it's just like you can't have that in an extraction shooter. You can't have those kind of audio issues where people can't hear stuff. You can't hear the enemy. You don't know who's enemy and what's not. Like you can't talk to your team and even communicate like, oh, okay, well, we can't hear, like we can't hear the game audio, but hey, I saw what looked like a person running around a corner. Like you can't even do that. So it's like, bruh, come on. Help me help you, Bungie. And then that leads into my next point, and I'm gonna actually combine these 2 points, which are it's hard to find players and the NPC AI being very good. The AI in this game is very good. Like it is very good. it's been a couple of times where I'm mistaken and thought like, "Oh shit, is this an actual player?" And then it's not until you realize, like, you look at the movement, "Oh no, that's an AI." Like, unless you really look, it's like, "Oh, you realize it's AI," but otherwise it was like, "Whoa, wait. This normally AI, especially once again to bring up Destiny, but like, is he sitting up there just charging W key like a dumb AI?" So I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, kill it right quick, move on." No, like, and even in Arc Raid is like the AI isn't crazy. Like, it's good, but it's good on like the Rocketeer, the Bastion, like the bosses almost. Like, no, even the common AI here will kill you. Like, I'm talking the grunts, they will kill you. So you have to be careful and paying attention. But then, like, not being able to find players is an issue. We went like we're pretty much running around the entire map looking for teams, and nobody's there, and we can't get in an engagement. And now, once again, like I said, that was the first day. Today is Saturday. Saturday. Today is Friday, time of recording, and it was better today. But even still, you still had the same issue of I'm running around the entire map and I might get 2 engagements, maybe 3. And like that's me not trying to loot. I'm not worrying about loot. I'm chasing people. Quite literally, I'm talking I might get 3 engagements. And a lot of people are gonna get bored of that because it's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I kill." You feel like you blow 90% of your ammo on the AI, and then now that you blown 90% of your ammo, by the time you're not gonna get more than likely get more ammo. So now when you run into a player, oh shit, you gotta make every bullet count because you have no more ammo. So it just creates this environment where it's like people just want to engage. Like, I don't know if they need to add more people to the map. I don't know. But it genuinely feels like there aren't enough players in one lobby on one map for it to be fun. It would be much more fun if they like if it's 16 players, put 20. If it's 20 players, put 26. Like just a small smidge of an increase. But I had fun with the game. And that's pretty much covering everything. And now this next part is going to be my overall thoughts on the game itself, marathon, and everything going on with Bungie. Because for those that don't know, you've been living under a rock. Bungie got acquired by Sony for 3.6 billion, I want to say. I'll fact check that and put the exact amount when I edit. But Bungie needs a hit. They need a hit game. They need an Arc Raiders. They need a game that is going to pop off and take off. And do I believe Marathon is that? Sadly, no. I had fun with the game. Let me be clear on that. But I also understand this game is not going to be for everybody. If you enjoy Arc Raiders, you probably won't enjoy Marathon because a lot of people are not talking in proxy chat. Once again, even on like allegedly with them fixing it or trying to fix it, I haven't heard anybody in proxy chat talk yet. And I've been trying to talk to other people in proxy chat just to talk shit, just to see, like, oh, hey, like Arc Raiders. People always want to talk in proxy chat. No. And here, I have yet to have engagements where somebody's talking in proxy. And it just feels the game is good. The game is fun, but it feels like in a sense, what's the end game for this game? And it's the same question I had for Arc Raiders. And like once again, I don't play extraction shooters. They are not my, I guess you would say, main game that I play. I played Tarkov, I played Rust, and like I said, I enjoy them, but they're just not for me. I'm more of a first person shooter kind of person, or a third person shooter, even. But for the extraction community, is this enough? What is the end game? Is it just you're just sitting up there trying to go out every time, get better loot, come back, that's it? And is it like, because that's what the complaint is, and you're seeing now in Arc, a lot of people like, what's the end game content? Because if it's just the same cycle over and over and over again, you're going to have a niche community. But Bungie's, and while I was bringing up the Sony acquisition, Bungie didn't need a niche community. They had Destiny. You didn't need a niche community. You already had a niche community. You had a looter shooter. You had a golden goose that sold millions of copies that you took content out of and refused to just worry about Destiny and keep making Destiny content. You wanted to go off and branch off and make a new game. Cool. You do that. But then now it has to be a hit. Because now literally Marathon has to pop. According to first day numbers, 140,000 on Steam chart. I don't believe that that's as much as Arc Raiders had on first day. But either way, even if it isn't a hit. So if this game doesn't pop, Bungie, now you're gonna kill not only your new game and your new community, you're gonna kill your old one. Which you already killed your old one because it's crystal clear you don't care about the old one. It's why I stopped playing Destiny. Like, you don't get to piss on me and tell me it's raining. You just don't. I'm sorry. Like, I'm grown. No, not a child. You don't get like, no. And it's crystal clear Bungie does not care about Destiny anymore. It was clear about the roadmap. It was clear about PvP. Like, they are making it crystal clear which one they give a damn about. And let me be clear also. Let me be clear. I understand. I probably said clear like 5 times, but not the point. The point is, I understand. I get it. Like, your whole studio rides on this game. So I get why the roadmap was delayed. I try to be an understanding person. But it's at the same time, you gotta also look at it from the consumer aspect where it's like, dog, I paid for content. You removed it out of Destiny 2. Like, you can't expect people to be happy, okay with, calm, cool, collected. That's not gonna happen. People are going to be upset. And what I'm now hoping is that Marathon doesn't flop. I will not. I was about to lie. I was gonna say I'm not gonna buy the game. I'm gonna more than likely make a second video, part 2 of my first impression. At the end of the beta, I'm gonna continue to play all throughout the beta. You can come check me out live. I'll leave it. I'll also check my posts. You'll also get notifications and whatnot. But I can't right now say like I'm buying Marathon. My cousin loves Marathon. I'll try to get him on the channel as well. He loves it, and I'm happy he loves it because once again, if Marathon succeeds, I'm more than likely to get a Destiny 3. So I hope that Marathon succeeds, but I'm also a realist. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to myself like the Destiny community likes to do. Like, no. If it walk like a duck and quack like a duck, it's not a mongoose, it's not an orangutan, it's a damn duck. Like, Marathon is looking like it's going to struggle, and Lord knows what actually happens. But hey, this is just one man's thoughts. Comment down below yours. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Liking, and I'm out.